This video was done by me, Abdullah Filasi, Muhammad Khalid, and Muhammad Saleh. It covers 6 dimensions out of 12 in Chicago Fire series, and the dimensions are decision making, context, communication, expression, relationship, and status. In the American culture, being a firefighter means you want to help people and be a big part of your community. It's not just putting out fires and saving lives. It is a constant caring about people and their health and making the community a better and safer place to live. This is a career that people will not going to hate to work and they will look forward to work every day. Being a firefighter means that they become a huge part of a caring family. One of the most outstanding advantages of them being firefighters is the job security. The job is very long-term commitment and usually ends up being a lifelong career. Very rarely they see the firefighters looking for a job. There are firefighters, the firefighters that stay for long-term duration and never get tired of saving lives. A firefighter has a lot of pride and satisfaction in their work and just feel good about what they do. This clip happens in a Zumba studio. The main character here is Joe Cruz.
Bring him the magic.
All right, everybody, how we feeling tonight? Get out here, you say good? Yeah!
That is not good. Hey, two, Brete.
Come on, what's the hold up here? We paid a lot for the Zima, not the yappity yap. Come on!
It's Zumba.
All right, he knows what I mean.
You know what? Forget it. For real?
Come on, we're here. We're ready to go.
Ready.
Okay, but I take this very seriously. By all means.
All right, kids, let me see what you're made of! Oh! Hey! Oh! Come on this way! Woo! Here we go! Take it! Go! Oh! Yeah! Come to me! Give it up!
This clip shows the relationship dimension, which is universal in this situation, because all characters in the firehouse come to join Cruz in his Zumba class, which shows that they are friends and not just co-workers, but more likely as a family. Managing polarities. In the relationship dimension, which is used here as universal, people in the workplace are viewed as friends, and they tend to talk about family issues in the workplace. The way to work with these people is that don't be surprised if they talk openly about family and personal issues, and don't be surprised if they suggest family members for positions in the group. Also, have more flexibility in the agenda, allow aspects to drift with occasional nudges back on track. In this clip, number of firefighters and the chief meet to discuss the death of a woman's husband.
And I ordered my men directly to the second floor, where the witness heard the children.
Lieutenant Casey, I understand you were the first inside. Can you tell us what happened after you went in?
Yes, 3 members of my unit, as well as 2 from Lieutenant Severides, entered the main floor and proceeded immediately up the stairs to the second floor. The door was locked, so we had to take it down.
And how long did that take?
About 10 seconds, I'd say. It was pretty quick.
And once you got inside,
We were at zero visibility, yelling for anyone to call out, but no one did, so we split up, and I went directly to the bedroom at the west end of the hall.
and what happened when you entered?
I got low and moved into the room, and I was sweeping my arm out when I felt something.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
I'm not sure Mrs. Brooker wants to hear this.
I'm not going anywhere.
Go ahead. I moved closer and felt a man's arm. I could tell it was burned pretty badly. And reached out further, and we felt several small bodies just beneath him. I called into the radio for help. When we rolled the man off of his family, we felt the children moving, and we were extremely relieved.
Lieutenant Casey handed the children off to the firefighters one by one. Then the mother. Then he and I lifted Mr. Brooker together.
Mrs. Brooker, I'm lucky enough to work with some of the best, bravest firefighters in the world. What your husband did to save his family, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen.
The clip refers to the context dimension, which is formal in this situation because of the dress code and the way the firefighters and the chief address others in the meeting. Changing polarities in the context dimension. In this clip, I feel that it is more better that it is formal because they address people more formally using title Mr., Mrs., or even Doctor. There are a strong sense of protocol and respect, and there is a right and wrong way to approach and address people and issues. This clip will take place in the firehouse, and the characters involved are Lieutenant Casey and Gabriella Dawson.
Maybe you should sit down for this. So, Bowden and I have been talking about making you our candidate on Truck 81. He's willing to turn a blind eye to our relationship, so if this is something you're interested in...
Yeah, yes, absolutely, yes.
Okay. Well, great.
This clip shows the status dimension, which is ascribed in this situation, because Gabriella earns her spot as a candidate in the fire truck after fighting and achieving high grades in the fire training academy, which she deserved and earned by herself. Managing polarities in the status dimension, it is ascribed here, and this is the right way to get something you want. You have to earn it and try to achieve and work hard and sacrifice to get what you want. This clip takes place in the police department where Mouch meets an officer which he dated before.
No, I just thought I'd pop by to see you.
That's nice. I like that.
Oh, and then there's this bit of unpleasant business.
Oh, parking tickets, the worst.
Right? I thought I could get a little assistance dealing with these.
Sure. Just go down the stairs, take a left, and the cashier's at window 5.
Okay. Thanks.
You come by anytime.
This clip talks about the decision-making dimension, which is rules in this situation, because Mouch is trying to talk to the officer to cancel the fines in an indirect way, but rather than doing this, she guides him to the cashier, which shows that she follows the rules. Managing polarities. In the decision-making dimension, which is rules here, I believe it is the right thing to choose, because in this situation where Mouch was ignored, the officer who ignored Mouch and guided him to the cashier, which shows that she follows the rules and prefer the rules over the relationships and policies over people, and she's a trustworthy person. She's the one who honors the word or the contract. And the way that you must see these people seek fairness by treating all cases in the same way, and be careful about why exceptions are being created. This clip takes place in a real fire and rescue situation, where a helicopter has fallen on the top of a building and there were some injuries. The main character involved here is Chief Bowden.
Okay, everybody, listen up. I want a full evacuation. Every one of these buildings is gonna be checked out and emptied out right now. Designate that area for triage. Squad 3, get on top of that building. Secure the fuselage, check for survivors.
Right away, Chief. Bruce,
The clip shows the communication dimension, which is directed in this situation, because Chief Bowden is giving out direct commands to the firefighters. In this situation, when we are talking about managing polarities, the dimension of communication used was direct, and this was the right way, because for following giving commands to people must be in a direct way and a clear way that people would understand. It must be straight to the point and focus on what is said, not how it is said. This clip happens in the firehouse where Dawson and Lieutenant Kelly meet.
I'm better than okay. I'm great.
It just seems like ever since Shay died, you've been avoiding.
Why can't you just be happy that I'm happy, Dawson?
Because I'm not sure that you are happy. And I think maybe that you're hiding, and I know that Shay wouldn't want that for you.
Yeah? Think she'd want you putting your wedding on hold forever?
No, that's completely different.
Look, some people, they get married when they know it's right, however quick it is. And some people, they put it off. Maybe you're doing what's right for you and Matt. Just before you accuse anyone of hiding, check and make sure you're not doing that yourself.
This clip shows the expression dimension, which is concealed in this situation, because Dawson is hiding away her emotions because her plan of marrying Casey has been postponed, because she can't get married to Lieutenant Casey and work in the squad at the same time. Managing polarities. In the expression dimension, it was concealing here because Dawson had to hide her emotions and feelings towards Lieutenant Kelly. But in this situation, I think if she revealed her emotions and her feelings, it will make her feel better and closer to her friend.